And good day, traders, and welcome back to the XM Live. Welcome back to Golden Hour. So today, guys, we will talk a lot about gold, a lot about metals, and generally we will see if we can set up. I can see that already gold is showing signs of weakness, but the thing is that we have kill switch trade now. The high was 28.77. It's tricky situation because we have the ADP. Andre, do you think we can short gold now?
Actually, last session with Martin 2 hours ago, I mentioned that there is some symptoms of a rejection, and
Some
yes,
symptoms.
the price you see is 2877, right? But the most liquid futures contract on derivatives exchange, Chicago American Line Exchange, at gold hit exactly 2901.5. So it hit that number with a high volume, and then we got the
Uh-huh.
rejection, right? So
So maybe now we can actually start
yeah, so
shorting
I
gold.
think European session we already got the top, right? So if prices are stable right now, if they don't fall, I expect that the US session they try to push higher, but there is a major rejection area at that level, 2,877 and slightly above,
Yes.
right? So it's possible that maybe we still see something like 1 more hour ahead of the US session, 1 more hour during the European session. Maybe there will be some continuation, but it looks like prices just dropped like a normal correction we see during the day. And then maybe they attack again the highs, which were rejected in a shooting star fashion, right? And let's say
Yeah.
5 days we didn't have a correction on gold. 5 days. No, there were
5 days.
intraday
Exactly.
corrections
Exactly, Andre.
after the weekend Monday. We got a drop of $30 Asian session that it was recovered. Huge volatility, like $60 on Monday. And Tuesday was very bullish yesterday. Again, $37. And today, so far, after Asian session, you already got $37. Actually,
Yeah, I'm selling now. I'm selling now, so we will see. I just sold. I just sold it,
yeah.
Andre.
Also,
I see this shooting star
yes.
here, ATR. So we should see maybe a down move, and I will sell also on my other XM account. So give me a second. This is on my mobile phone. Really, I want to see gold retracement. Of course, it's not easy to have, but you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe there will be some retracement. We have a shooting star, by the
And
way.
we have important reading on ADP coming in 1 hour and I think 1 hour and 30 minutes, or let me see, it's a 1 hour 15 minutes. Wednesday, Wednesday. Actually, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, because this is 8:15 a.m. instead of 8:30. Usually they have lots of releases at 8:30 a.m., but ADP is coming 8:15. uh,
8:15.
8:15. So exactly 1 hour, 11 minutes from here, 15 minutes after we conclude the session. So possible volatility immediately after ADP. Yesterday we got jolts which was lower than expected, but gold was already $35 up from the bottom yesterday, going into jolts. So actually jolts, even though it came lower than expected, which is short-term bullish for gold didn't continue significantly higher from there. It was hanging there, right? But overall
Yes.
sentiment was that they were not selling gold. Jolt came weaker than expected. Today ADP it comes weaker than expected. Again, we are in a very similar spot. Gold already was up during the Asian session, so maybe not much of an upside potential there. And also we got a 15-minute shooting star rejection and 2,900 psychological level on the most liquid April futures contract on gold was reached. So we got a first approach to 2,900 and rejection. Maybe some folks are selling the limit. Lots of people sold at the psychological 2,900. So lots of selling interest appeared there. And those who bought with the potential momentum, they saw rejection, and now they might be trying to get out of that. So 5 days, no correction on gold. Again, big volatilities, $37 so far. I think it's a little bit too risky to buy at this level. That's why we are selling. I agree with you. Short-term sell on gold and see what's going to be.
Yeah, short-term
Yeah.
sell. The thing is that we really didn't have any
All
retracement.
right.
The last order block that I see is 28.45. the market just kept going up. I don't know what was the driver for this, because fundamental drivers are, we cannot just say the tariff and the weak dollar. It's something else also. And someone is buying. It looks like China is
Yeah,
buying
or
again.
maybe this is
To me,
one of
this is,
those speculative moves. Let's see, Bitcoin was in a
yes,
run after
yes,
Trump won, and it stopped. It's not going
yes,
up anymore. And gold looks like was continuing higher. But see, gold is not going 10% up on a daily basis. It goes 1% here,
yeah,
another 1.5%.
exactly,
Still, it's like $30, right? Even today, $35
exactly.
is 1.3%. So 1% on a daily basis, like $30 a day. But in terms of nominal values, right, $100, which is 3%, it's a lot for gold per ounce.
It's a lot for
Right.
gold. So you think this can be a speculative move,
Yeah.
right?
Those who bought, they're just waiting and see. Okay, it's going up. I'm not selling, and you don't see lots of sellers, and then buyers, they see, okay, this is upward trend. Let's join it. They buy on the momentum breakouts, and it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy that gold is bullish. And not necessarily you need to have new buyers. It's enough that the sellers wouldn't be active, right?
Yes,
But
yes,
this
exactly,
right,
exactly.
you don't have active sellers, uh, uh, and then on the lower volumes, prices might be just going up as short-term traders are pushing prices higher, right? Until the moment
Hmm.
that the big selling takes place on the high volume. Maybe that was the moment, it's 2,900 on April futures contract on a high volume it was. And then uh, those who are buying short term, they got the material, let's say material, the gold. And those who sold, they say, okay, we want to buy on the pullback, the deeper pullback, like 1% pullback. And then you have the intraday market action to downside. But again, you never ever know, right? But the rejection and high volume from psychological 2,900, it's something that might be pointing to maybe as the beginning of a correction. We have a shooting star, right? We have a
Yes, this is shooting
2,900
star.
futures contract. Yes, we have. You can check it on the CME.
What was the future? The future high price took 29.
Maybe I show that on.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can do it because we need to
exactly.
see it. I think if that happened, this looks like institutional selling or at least profit taking. So we should see the
Because
move
let's
down.
remember,
Yes,
let's remember that the CFD that you see, guys, it's based on a real market, right? So it's not. So
real
this is
market.
the real
Yes, yes.
market. This is the derivatives, the CME exchange. And look, you see that volume here? This is like 2,900 contracts.
Oh
Now you see
yes,
clearly, right?
yes, yes, yes. Now
Now
it's
you see
seen
clearly.
futures
Yeah,
contract.
now you see
Yes,
clearly. And this is the shooting star at the top that we're talking
yes. The
about.
shoot. Yes,
All right. The shooting star
exactly.
in 15 minutes, we saw the shooting star break through the short term trend line,
Yes.
and now consolidation, and then we might have the selling pressure being active again. But you see the price 2893, it's a little bit delayed, right? The real price right now is, actually it is right now because prices are consolidating. 2893, and on CFD you have 2869, right? So we are talking here about 33, $34 difference, right? 33. So that's why when you got the 77 here, it was
Hmm.
2,901 on the futures contract, right? So this is a cash
Exactly.
instrument is lower than the future contract, which is normal. That's normal, a relationship. Uh, but you see, when you look at the 2877, you might be thinking, oh, this is like a nondescript level. We need something more psychological. But this is CFD, right? So the most liquid futures contract, guys, the most liquid futures contract on gold is the April contract. You see the 46,000 contracts traded today already. And this one
So
reached, this is the chart that I'm showing you. This is the April contract from futures exchange, and this is 47,000. I update, and we'll see probably already more. It's already 54,000 contracts, right? And you see that this is the most liquid. So when you got the volumes, if futures prices go down, CFD prices go down, right? So this CFD is not the benchmark. The benchmark is actually the futures contract from CME exchange, and that's when this moves. And
Exactly.
high you see 2901.5, right? And low 2870. So we got what 31.5 volatility today already. Big volume at the top, 54,000 traded, and how many we got on the.
I will also, by the way, I'm just selling also GBPN. So guys, GBPN, I'm also selling now, adding one position here, GBPN sell. We will see, I keep a really small stop loss, 191 for this, 91 with spread included on the XM account. So just executed another trade. Just giving a heads up what I see here currently in the market.
Yeah, and look, here we got the breakout from.
But we talk about gold, yes,
still.
just giving heads up.
Golden session, we talk mostly about gold, silver, and precious metals, let's say.
Yes.
And we got the break here higher from the previous consolidation on volume, right? This is typical. Break higher, volume prices continue. Here, similar situation. We got a higher volume break and prices consolidate. On a lower volume, they pull back. And still on higher volume, they start to go up over here. But this one looks like, look, we didn't see that for a long time. Yeah, 2,900. We got a high volume, typical exhaustion move or unloading. Like those who were ordered at 2,900, they are happy to sell with that move. That was a nice run. This is 1 minute chart, by the way. But if you go on 1 hour, 1 hour, you see that we got situation. The prices went up $100 from 2nd of February, right? So the beginning of the 3rd of February, beginning of the week, right? So this is $100. That was, nominal. It's a lot. $100 for per ounce.
Yes, of course.
So now when you look at this chart,
it could be like some real buyers are buying. Actually, China is always, to me, pretty, I would say, suspicious when gold starts to move like this.
Yeah, and that will be like 2,870. So another $20 down, and you got into very nice support level, right?
Yeah, $20 down there on CFDs, it would be close to 28.55 zone, something like that.
Yeah, this is a short-term important level. Look at these volumes here as well. There was a kind of short-term capitulation reversal, and those who were selling at the top, they stepped in and bought on the breakout, so they bought at the cheaper price. And then again, big volumes that triggered the move up. And today we got a higher volume on the reversal. You see that this is hourly chart. So this hour.
Yeah, and then yes, those are real volumes.
It might be something like typical to maybe something like we saw over here, or maybe here there was a high volume here as well, and then even bigger volume on the way down. So you never ever know, right? But this short-term volumes, 1 minute. Let's once again go into the 1 minute chart. No, this was 1 minute. Let's go smaller time intervals. The previous chart. Yeah, this one here. It looks at 1 minute chart, short term, but telling a lot here, like a big volume on the peak and rejection and turning around, right? And right now it looks like there might be something like the bear flag on 1 minute consolidation. And coming into US session, ADP, I can imagine another leg down. But if ADP comes very weak, very small number, maybe you got a retest and then you got rejection from the higher level, right?
By all means, we should see a retracement. Yes, definitely. Yes. And look, what you are showing here, traders need to know it's a real volumes.
Right.
So it's not volumes. Yeah,
This is from Chicago American
it's it.
Exchange. I think this
Yeah,
is the late 12 minutes. But for our
yeah.
analysis,
So
doesn't matter because the real quote I have right there, and we know that the difference in price on the CFD today, because 5 days from now it could be a little bit different, is around $33, right? So if you have 2,901 tops, here you got 2,877.